Okay, one of the biggest things with this is muting. I don't like to take shortcuts with muting. You can do it with hair bands and all that kind of thing, and you know that's cool. You know, if that helps you, that's great. The problem is for me that it's kind of counterproductive for me. You know, when it comes to recording in the studio and stuff, and that helps, then that's great. I'm not knocking anybody for doing that, but for me, I need to have that control. So I need to be able to mute and have control over my muting at all times, you know. So that means whether I've got full gain on and lots of delay and reverb, I need to make sure that every note is clear. Whoops. So, you know, that's what I'm saying here, is that I really work on making sure my muting technique is as tidy as possible, because that's directly related to control with the left hand. So if you want to improve your legato technique, a great way to start is by looking at how well you can mute, because you're going to need it. The other thing that I work on is as well as controlling muting technique, is just the control I have over my left hand. And what I mean by that is how much tension I apply. Yeah, I've talked about this in numerous YouTube videos, but what I'll do is I'll practice one line. What I'm doing when I'm playing that is thinking about what's going on with my left hand. I'm not thinking about the line at all. I'm not thinking about, am I going to get this right? Am I going to, you know, put that to one side. What I focus on is literally how much control I have over the left hand and how much tension I apply when I'm playing, you know. So this is a great thing when you have a looping idea, because that allows you can focus just on that on its, you know, on its own, and that allows you to kind of almost forget about what's going on, you know, finger wise, and concentrate on what's going on with, you know, how you're controlling the string. This is a big thing, how you control the string. This is what, when I see players, I can immediately see how much control they have over the instrument by the way that they play. Nothing to do with how fast they play or the lines that they play, nothing to do with that. It's pretty evident straight off the bat, you know, how much control players have. And for me, it's really helped me, you know, because it's made me tune into something that has really affected my playing in a positive way. So so I don't think about the line itself. What I think about is what's going on behind it, you know what I mean? So I'm not just playing the line, obviously I'm playing the line, but I'm thinking about how much tension I'm using as I'm playing it, and can I control that tension as I'm playing the line, you know. And that's a great way to you know, push your playing to another level. If you can control the tension as you're playing lines, you know, that takes a hell of a lot, you know, of control to be able to do that. So one of the things that I do is literally play lines and stop thinking about the lines that I'm playing and concentrate on how much tension I'm applying and how much control I have over that. So it's amazing. You don't really need much in terms of, you know, brute force with guitar playing is not gonna, you're not gonna last long with that kind of thing, because you will run out of steam, and that's not the way to play. the best way to do it is to control how much tension you apply and make sure you're in control of that 100% of the time. So I forget about playing lines like that and concentrate on what I'm doing with my left hand.